The alarm goes off. You slept 8, maybe even 9 hours. You should feel rested. So why do you feel like you've been hit by a truck? That feeling of fogginess, confusion, and overwhelming grogginess, it's not just being tired. It's a specific biological phenomenon called sleep inertia. You've been told the answer is just to get more sleep, but that doesn't always work. The truth is, it's often not about how long you sleep, but how you wake up. In this video, I'm not just going to share sleep hygiene tips. I'm going to explain the science of sleep inertia and give you a practical, science-backed plan to finally defeat it, so you can wake up feeling clear, sharp, and actually refreshed. For years, I just accepted that I was not a morning person. I'd wake up and need at least an hour and 2 cups of coffee before I felt human. That brain fog was my normal. It wasn't until I started digging into the actual neuroscience of sleep that I realized that feeling isn't a personality trait. It's a problem we are accidentally creating for ourselves. I learned that my worst habits were triggering this massive sleep inertia response every single morning. Once I understood the why, I was able to build a system that finally fixed it. In this video, I'm going to break down what sleep inertia is and why it happens. Then, I'm going to give you the 3 most powerful, science-backed steps you can take starting tonight to minimize it. This isn't about willpower. It's about working with your biology, not against it. So, what is sleep inertia? In simple terms, it's the transitional state between sleep and wakefulness. It's your brain being stuck in sleep mode, even after your body is awake. Think of it like starting a car in the dead of winter. You can't just turn the key and drive 70 miles an hour. The engine needs time to warm up. Sleep inertia is your brain's warm-up period, and it can last anywhere from 15 minutes to, for some people, 4 hours. But what causes it? It's all about when you wake up. Your sleep is made of 90-minute cycles where you move between light sleep and very deep sleep. Your brain is not designed to be jolted out of that deep sleep. When your alarm goes off at the wrong time, in the middle of that deep cycle, your brain can't just turn on. It's disoriented. And the number one culprit that makes this 1,000 times worse? The snooze button. When you hit snooze and drift back to sleep, your brain says, "Oh, false alarm," and tries to start a new sleep cycle. 9 minutes later, that alarm jolts you from an even deeper, more vulnerable state. This is why you feel worse after hitting snooze 5 times than if you'd just gotten up in the first place.
Okay, so how do we fight this? You can't just try harder. You need a system. This is my 3-step, science-backed plan to minimize sleep inertia. This is the single most important rule. Your body's internal clock, your circadian rhythm, thrives on consistency. But here's what most people get wrong. They focus on their bedtime. You can't force yourself to fall asleep at 10 p.m., but you can force yourself to wake up at 6:30 a.m. You must pick one wake-up time and stick to it. 7 days a week. Yes, even on weekends, at least for the first 30 days. Here's why. When your body knows without fail that it has to be on at 6:30 a.m., it will begin to prepare for it. It will learn to end your final deep sleep cycle before 6:30. It will start naturally releasing wake-up hormones, like cortisol, to gently pull you into a light sleep stage, so when your alarm finally goes off, you're not being ripped out of deep sleep. You're just being nudged. This is the cornerstone of the entire process. Your body learns to anticipate your alarm. When that happens, sleep inertia is practically eliminated. You will start to wake up seconds before your alarm, feeling clear and ready. The second most powerful signal to your brain is light. Light is the off switch for sleep inertia. Darkness tells your brain to produce melatonin. Light tells your brain to stop melatonin and start the day. You must get bright light in your eyes as soon as you wake up. How you do this matters. Good is as soon as your alarm goes off, open your curtains wide. Better is get a smart bulb or a sunrise simulating alarm clock. These begin to gradually light up the room before your alarm, gently pulling your brain out of deep sleep. Best is get a 10,000 lux light therapy lamp. As you're having your coffee or getting ready, sit in front of it for 10 to 15 minutes. It sends an unmissable signal to your brain. The day has begun. Shut down all sleep processes now. This light exposure immediately slams the brakes on melatonin production and tells your brain to increase cortisol and alertness. It's the most powerful non-physical cue you can use. Sleep inertia is a physical state. You can't just think your way out of it. You have to move your way out of it. Your first 60 seconds are critical. Before you check your phone, before you even think about coffee, you must do two things: hydrate and move. First, hydrate. Put a full glass of water on your nightstand tonight. After 8 hours of sleeping, you are dehydrated. Dehydration itself causes fatigue and brain fog. Drink the entire glass immediately. Second, move. You have to get your blood and oxygen flowing to your brain. You don't need a full workout, just 60 seconds of physical activation. Do 20 jumping jacks, do 10 push-ups or air squats, do a 60-second stretch. This physical jolt does two things. It increases your core body temperature, and it forces your brain to become alert to manage your physical coordination. This physical kill switch for sleep inertia is often more effective than caffeine.
So you have the three-step plan, but I want to talk about the biggest mistake that will derail your progress: relying on caffeine to fix a sleep quality problem. You can't outrun bad sleep. If you are drinking alcohol close to bed, eating heavy meals late at night, or staring at your phone in the dark for an hour, you are destroying your sleep quality. Alcohol, for example, is notorious for fragmenting sleep and suppressing your deep REM cycles. You may pass out, but you aren't getting the restorative sleep your brain needs. Even if you sleep 8 hours, it's 8 hours of junk sleep. This makes you far more likely to be in a deep, disoriented state when your alarm goes off. You wake up feeling exhausted, which makes you reach for more coffee, which can then mess with your sleep that night. It's a vicious cycle. You have to protect the quality of your sleep. Stop eating 2 to 3 hours before bed. Give your body a wind-down period. Turn off your bright overhead lights and switch to lamps. Put the phone away. When you give your body quality sleep, the three-step plan in the morning becomes almost effortless. So, there you have it. Waking up tired isn't a life sentence. It's not who you are. It's the result of a biological mismatch called sleep inertia. But you can fix it. You don't have to live in that groggy fog for the first 2 hours of your day. The system is simple. 1. Anchor your wake-up time. 2. Flood your brain with light. 3. Hydrate and move your body immediately. This is how you work with your biology. This is how you finally wake up feeling sharp, clear, and ready for your day. So here is my challenge to you. I want you to commit to just one of those steps starting tonight. Which one will it be? Are you going to set a 7-day-a-week alarm? Are you putting a glass of water on your nightstand? Let me know in the comments below which step you are going to master first. Thanks for watching. Now go get ready for a better morning.